What's up? Well, I thought that I would do another video and show you off one of my prized guitars because I'm actually really excited to show this one to you. I haven't had this guitar for 2 weeks. It's been at the luthier shop having a little bit of work done, and I got it back today and spent 45 minutes jamming on it, and the motherfucker is sick. It's sick. Oh my god, it's crazy. The tone for days. So I was like, you know what? I was gonna do my other Flying V, but this is the one I'm gonna show you guys today because this one is badass. So let me just show you what I got. It's down here in the case. This is my Washburn Parallaxe Marzi Montazeri Signature Series guitar, aka the Priestess. I bought this guitar about a little over a month ago. I got it on online, and this was a little under $1,000, and it's worth every cent. And actually, to be honest with you, if I'd had to pay more for it, I would have paid more and not even bitched about it because it's worth it. Marzi's a good friend of mine. He plays in Exhorder, and he plays in another band called Heavy as Texas. I'll link those down there for you guys to see, so you can check his band out, which you absolutely should because it's sick. And Exhorder's got a new record coming out in less than 2 weeks, More in the Southern Skies. You should go get that. Comes out on the 20th. I ordered mine. You want to get yours? You should. I have a long history with Marzi. I used to be his guitar tech when I was in my early 20s living in Houston. I've known him for 22 years, and he's one of my best friends. He's like an older brother to me, and he's influenced my playing. You probably don't see it very much, but I've taken a lot away from watching him play because he's hands down one of the greatest guitar players walking the planet right now, and I've always been able to watch and learn something from him. And all those years that I teched for him, we always talked about, dude, one day you're going to get your own guitar, and he was like, man, it would be great. Well, he finally got it, and thank you to Washburn for finally putting these out so we could buy these. So let me tell you about this guitar. Like I said, Signature Series, the Priestess. All one piece. It's neck through, mahogany body, mahogany neck with an ebony fretboard. 24 extra jumbo frets with split block inlays, right? But at the 12th fret, it has this little bird, the little Marzi bird. It's kind of hard to see it because it's really tiny and it's very detailed, but it's clean, it's super clean. The detail work on it is pretty good, pretty awesome. It's got a reverse headstock, Grover, 18:1 tuning ratio tuners. It's got the Buzz Phaeton tuning system, and as far as the body goes, it's an offset body, so it's kind of Firebird shaped, and it's got this little groove right here, this little cut, a little extra something, a little hump on it. It's got this raised centerpiece, which the pickups and the Floyd Rose all sit atop. It has a white pick guard right here underneath the 3-way toggle switch. It has a tone and 2 volumes. Now, the crazy thing is that the top volume here actually is a master volume. So you turn this down, you get no sound out of any of the 3 settings. Now you turn the middle one down, it actually kills the volume to the rhythm pickup. So you can kind of almost use it as a kill switch. Now, you may wonder, why is there such a huge gap between these 2 volume knobs? Because most of the time, these are pretty close to one another. Marzi has a technique where he plays the guitar and it sounds like a violin with using volume swells. And a lot of that comes from him rolling the volume knob back and forth, up and down, up and down. Some of the guitars that he had in the past, it was too far away. So when he created this, he made it to where the volume knob is closer to the strings and to the pickups. So when he's playing, he can just have it right there at the tip of his finger. Bet you didn't know I knew that. I do. Seymour Duncan humbuckers. I don't know what the model or the series of the humbuckers are. All I know is that they are so freaking tight. They sound great. Fantastic. Clear. The clarity is off the chart. And it's got a punch. There is a low punch to this that's just like, wow. I couldn't believe it when I played it through my 6505. It's so tight. And it's a very saturated sound, but not overly saturated to where it's not clear. I guess the way that I would kind of describe it is that it's like machine gun fire, where in between the notes, if you're doing really quick tremolo picking like that, you hear everything. There's no bleed in between the notes. I mean, it's pretty crisp. And I like to, play straight up chords, all 6 strings, and hear every note ring out. And that's what you have here. It's got a Floyd Rose, the original Floyd Rose. It's black hardware. Let me think. This guitar is extremely heavy. When you are wearing this, you're going to feel it because it is heavy wood and the neck is very heavy. His guitar, when I played it last a month or so ago, I had it on and I was jamming on it, and I let it go and it stayed right in place. Mine doesn't do that. Mine tends to kind of droop, and it's all because of the strap that I use. This is a D'Addario clip lock strap, and it's a nylon mesh. His was like a leather cowhide strap, so when it hits your shirt, it stayed in place. This one, you let it go, it starts to sag, and it's very, very top heavy. But it doesn't matter because that heaviness in the body makes up for the sound. That helps to kind of get some of that sustain and that resonance going. It's got a nice little groove cut out right here for your stomach, so if it lays up against your stomach, it's not cutting into your body. Some of the things that I like about this guitar, I love the reverse headstock. I think it's such a cool look. I think the Firebird was a great design for Gibson. This is very derivative of the Firebird design with minimal tweaking, and I love this. I love the reverse headstock. I love the white. The color is awesome because you have white, black, brown, red. You have the little bit of a red signature right there on the tip of the headstock. I love the inlay work. I think the inlays are beautiful. They really are. They're clean. They're very precise. And the ebony fretboard looks great in contrast to this white body. It's just really cool color contrast. Kind of what was odd about it was when I got it, it actually came from the factory set to C sharp standard with these really, really thick bottom strings that had a 0.58 string on it, which is the same that I had on my white Demolition V. Nobody sells those. So I ended up having to take it to my guy, have him reset it, put the 10 gauge strings that I like to play on it, and he's reset it to drop D 1 step down. So it's low to high CGC FAD, which I'll use this to do some Chimera, maybe some El Nino videos on. Also, my toggle switch was actually wired up backwards. So toggle switch down was rhythm pickup or neck pickup, and then toggle switch up was your bridge pickup, which is the exact opposite. So all that got fixed, and I came home and jammed on it, and it's so good, so tasty. It sounds great. The neck pickup, it's got a warm, creamy, bluesy sound, and all the notes tend to just kind of like sing right into the next one. It's just got a really good roll that just feeds right into the next one. And nice sustain, nice warm bluesy tone, which is perfect because he's a bluesy guitar player, so that's how he designed the guitar. And yeah, like I said, it's heavy, but that's okay. You get used to it. It didn't come with a case. I had to buy the case separately, but SKB was able to supply the case for that, and the case is a hard shell TSA approved flight case designed for Firebirds and Explorers. It fit perfectly, and it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I'm super happy with this guitar. I love it. I can't wait to cut some videos with it. I know it's a little pricey for some people, but if you guys get a chance to grab one, you really should consider getting one. Mostly because you're not going to be able to get them for much longer, and it's just a really killer guitar. And I'm super glad that he finally got his own signature series, and that this is the end result because it was worth the wait. And that's it, man. There's nothing else I missed. I hope you enjoy that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Tell me what you think of this design, if you like it. Whatever your feedback is on it, tell me. I want to hear it. Be sure to like the video. Go to my YouTube page, subscribe there. Let's get those numbers up. And if you haven't already done it, follow this page because I got a lot more videos coming. Alrighty, man. We'll see you guys later.